You know what time it is. It's time to hunt some quarters and dimes. I have about 11 rolls of dimes and 10 rolls of quarters. Unfortunately, that's all I was able to get from the bank today, but there's something a little bit more exciting. Tomorrow, apparently, somebody came in with some collector coins, and I'm debating on whether or not if I should get any of them because they are made out of silver. It's very minutely small, and it's only worth as much as its face, so I'm going to start going through the quarter rolls, see if I can get lucky and another silver quarter, so, or even colored or commemoratives or something like that. See, these are very common. I always see those very often. Breast cancer quarter, which was one of the first colorized quarters to be released to the general public. Before that, it was the poppy quarter. I'm not seeing much of anything in this roll, so I'll call you guys back in once I start finding something. I'm on the last roll of quarters. I had one trickster, actually a few, but they're just ground finds by the looks of it. And this is an American quarter from the 2000s. It's kind of ironic how sometimes you can think like, oh, I found a bunch of silver quarters, and you're like, nope, just ground finds. This one I think has an extra quarter in it, so I'm gonna go through this one here and see if there is. Like, see, I don't think that one's silver. Yeah, and it's just a really toned men's hockey. Yep, that's what that's gonna be, so. Doesn't seem much in here by the looks of it. Looking like a bunch of modern. I think that's what it's just gonna be. I'm not even seeing any commemorative backs. But that's the moral of the story. Sometimes you don't find anything at all in quarters, but I'm gonna call you guys back in here shortly for the dimes. Well, I did get up change 25 cents, but I'm going to go through the first roll here. And after this one, I'll only have like 10 rolls left, so it won't be that much longer before I'm done. So, I don't see much of anything on the sides of the roll, other than a nickel 68 right there. Usually spotting this stuff real quickly. So, I'll call you guys back in if I happen to find something. I'm seeing two interesting things going on. I'm seeing a new coin, which I have no idea what it is. Could be a peso or something, or 10 cents from Mexico. And I'm seeing a silver dime, so let's go through this roll. Huh. What is this? Toronto Transit Commission. Toronto Transit Commission. Huh. It says 1954. Huh. Check this out. The Toronto Transit Commission token. Never seen one of these before. Huh. Feels really light too. Like it's aluminum. Looks like I got something new, which is a token. Never thought I'd find one of those in there, but let's see what this silver could possibly be. I see it. It's a Loria portrait, but there's a nice dime right here. Oh, dang. Here's a nice 1972. That's really nice. I'm gonna have to add that to the board. Then behind it was this Loria portrait. So we're gonna have silver tonight. What date's it gonna be? 1961. Huh, in the same roll. That's pretty cool. 3 finds. Is there anything else in here? Anything nice, shiny, uncirculated? And that was about it. So I'm going to go through the rest of these 8 rolls, and then I'll call you guys back in. Looks like we're going to have 2 silver dimes out of 11 rolls. This is going to be pretty good. What's it going to be? Oh, there's a 2021 commemorative blue nose, which is non-colorized. This is more harder variety to find, but let's see what it is. Oh, and it's looking like it. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be 1965. Super lustrous. So, as it stands, I am now at 300 silver dimes that I've found in circulation. That's crazy. There's 4 more rolls to go, so let's hope and pray maybe there's something else in the rest of these. And here is the colorized blue nose. For some of you that haven't seen that out there, but yeah, I have a bunch of those. I'm not going to keep them, so I'm going to start going through the rest of these, and I'll call you guys back in. This was a pretty good hunt, even though I didn't get that many rolls. Did find some interesting stuff, and did get upchanged in the quarters and dimes. So let's go through the last roll and see if there's anything inside. Oh dang, I forgot to push them all out. Not seeing much of anything, so I'm going to go through this last one, then I'll call you guys for the wrap-up. So I went through that last roll, and I ended up getting shortchanged 20 cents, so ultimately I found 45 cents extra in change. So this weird colorized quarter, actually not colorized, just women's hockey, kind of looks like it's silver, but it's not. I rest assure you it's not. So I also found about $1.30 in American, which is not too plentiful. I usually find more American quarters than that in a given day, but here's the finds. A Toronto Transit token from 1954, which is pretty cool. I've never seen one of these before, inside the same roll as this 1961 silver dime, which is pretty cool. Also found this kind of like uncirculated 72 dime, which is very nice. And at the end of it, another silver dime, which is a 1965, marking 300 silver dimes I have found single-handedly. So I was one off. I recounted it and I realized, I was like, was I at 299? I was at 298, but now I'm at 300. So, but before I go, I'm going to give you a little bit of tips and tricks on how to basically hunt. So when I go out and hunt, I don't go to one bank, I go to multiple banks, and I do this every single day. Some days you won't see me do a recording because I won't find anything, and some days I will do relaxers and stuff like that, and go through like nickels or quarters, stuff like that. Sometimes I'll do a recording, sometimes I won't. But moral of the story is in the United States, a lot of people are like, oh, I hate re-rolling my coins. Well, just go to the tellers, look at them and say, I don't want the crimped ones, I want customer wrapped rolls like these, because it will make it easier for you to basically open up the roll, go through it quickly, and put it back. But at the same time, you never know, the customers could have already went through it, stuff like that. In the United States, you guys have $half, as of here in Canada, we no longer have that, and even if we did have $half, it's a lot more smaller than our silver counterparts, so it's not going to be really easy to find. And moral of the story is, you really have to hunt a lot. Like, you can't just do it 1 day, 2 days. If you really want to find something, you're going to have to do it every single day. And for you guys out there that are thinking like, oh, I can just throw this into a box and bring it back to the bank, and I'm just like, well, they're not going to take it. I know that for a fact. They're not going to take it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of a hunt, and stay tuned for more videos down the road. This was pretty good, so I'm very happy about this.